Hi guys, Brawlfan100 here. Before this episode, I just want to remind you that the views and opinions expressed in T.O.S. are ours and ours alone. We don't mean for anything we say to offend anyone. We're just normal people talking and expressing our thoughts in a podcast-esque fashion. And of course being stupid. That's just in our blood. Also, we're still trying to work out any kinks in our method of recording T.O.S., so some sound glitches may be audible. So until we get these issues resolved, bear with us. And without further ado, enjoy the show.
Yeah, I do it the exact same. Well, I might as well turn off the dazzle. I mean, not the dazzle, but the instant DVD recorder. And I'm gonna turn off my television because I don't like the Wii menu noise. So hang on just a second.
I like the big ones, don't you?
All right. It's all quiet and weird now. You should have streamed the killing floor footage so I could have seen it. And then we could have occasionally commentated about the crap going on the screen.
Well, if I could do that for the Skype,
go ahead and upload. Go ahead. We're gonna wait. Go ahead and upload the 300 gigs to YouTube, and then we can watch it in a Google Plus Hangout, and then we actually might start doing that if they're smaller files. I'm recording, by the way.
I was thinking that yeah, I started now, but every time you start recording, it's like me later here. But I don't know. We should do like a sync thing.
Oh, you mean a sync thing?
Like, I don't know, sing a song.
As long as
unison.
I mean, I think my computer's gonna do that frame skippy crap again, but I can actually hear you on my audio file, so it was easy to sync. But because mine was skipping frames and then yours was like extending it, it was weird. And no homo or something, no perv.
No perv. Okay.
It made it really weird to try and not echo.
Yeah. You're sending me this one though, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, let's hope I can sync this very well.
I can see I can actually see your part of the conversation on the... This is going to make for boring conversation. What's up, everybody? Welcome to T.O.S., that one show where we talk about video games and stuff
and
with
nothing.
The Derp Squad. And nothing at all. Nothing at all. A lot of
ready
news
bodies.
And no news at the same time. And yes, Reggie's body is ready. So is mine for Wii U. My penis is ready for that thing, actually. But that's different. That's a different commentary without Robby.
I would hope so.
Where I explain how my penis is ready for Wii U.
Let's not include that, or me in that.
That'll be the next Wii U chat. My penis is ready for Wii U. No, it won't.
That's the title.
So, anyway, yeah, you got any news before I have to spam everybody with Wii U crap?
I like cake.
That's a given.
Well,
if you
no,
didn't like
necessarily.
Cake, I would think something was wrong with you.
We just kind of went in blind, or I went blind in this one. But I had a whole bunch of really old news, which I'm not going to read because I'm pretty sure some people already know about that. But
well, I have some multi-platform news that pisses me off. It makes me want to say cuss words, but I won't cuss in front of Robby. You already knew I had Mass Effect 1, and I talked about how I never played Mass Effect 2. And then, like last week or the week before, I went and bought Mass Effect 2 for like $35. And was getting ready so I can buy Mass Effect 3 for Wii U, and then they just announced the Mass Effect Trilogy coming for Xbox 360 and PS3 for the same price as Mass Effect 3 on Wii U. You get 1, 2, and 3 on the same thing with DLCs and crap. And it's also going to come on PlayStation 3, but at a later date because they're probably still having issues porting Mass Effect 1 to PS3 because that was a 360 exclusive.
Should throw it on the Wii U.
It's not coming out on Wii U.
Well, that's dumb.
Makes me want to punch babies because I just spent about $60 total on Mass Effect 1 and 2 and was going to go spend another $60 on 3.
Well,
I want to punch babies in the mouth.
That's not good. You shouldn't do that. I guess, I don't know. You could look up October releases.
I don't think it's that serious.
It isn't. Go over Wii U stuff since that's coming up.
Resident Evil 2 remake might be happening because they're not working on it now, but they're like, hey, if you support us, then Capcom will probably see that. So there's that.
Yeah.
And there's also a bunch of devs from Banjo-Kazooie, X-Rare, You know Rareware, the
Yeah.
guys who made like the original Donkey Kong Country games and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they made Banjo Kazooie and Tooie. But they're like trying to make the spiritual successor to Banjo Tooie. They're like, you gotta support us. So there's gonna be a Twitter link in the description if you like those guys and if you support them. Then they're gonna make the spiritual successor, which means it probably won't be like Banjo 3E, but it might be like, hey, this game is really close to Banjo, so hey.
Why don't they just make a Donkey Kong 64 remake?
Because they got
I'd buy
sold
that.
to Microsoft.
I'd buy that right now.
Rare got
would-
sold to Microsoft, and then all the good people quit. But they got the good people that quit. They're together in this little group thing now.
Well, they should make a remake.
Yo,
or something.
actually, a bunch of the cool people from Rare are Retro Studios now. That's why
Really?
Donkey Kong Country returned. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
I was gonna pick that up, but I never. One had the money, and two never had the determination, I guess.
Well, watch my playthrough because I beat that a long time ago.
Well, if I'm gonna get the game, I won't spoil it for me. So
The game is like a bajillion years old, and you told the ending of Portal 2 in like the first video or something. So
no, I didn't.
you told something important. And was like, I can't really spoil it because it's a bajillion years old. And I was like, really? I've only seen this playthrough 5 times, but I'm disappointed you spoiled it for me.
I said spoiler alert. I do recall that.
I don't recall the spoiler alert.
I said spoiler
recall
alert somewhere in there.
like waking up Christmas morning and Santa not leaving me presents. That's what I recall.
Well, you made me spit out my toothpick, so I'm sad.
Well, you didn't need a toothpick.
I did.
It wasn't a tooth.
I need. Never mind.
And,
Anyways.
yeah, the Wii U supply chain is solid, so my body's ready.
Yep. If only they heard the conversation we were having
yeah.
earlier.
That my penis is ready. They heard that though.
Well, that's not as good.
That was better. But yeah. What
if
else
you
do we have?
incorporated both of them.
Oh, Project X Zone, the thing that's like Capcom and hold on, I'm gonna go look up who it is. I think it's like Capcom, Sega, and Bandai. Yeah. Namco,
It's okay,
Bandai.
we're
You just rage
professionals.
quit it, life
What?
or something. I heard that.
That was my phone.
Their cross game thing called Project X Zone is possibly gonna be localized because it's only on 3DS in Japan, October 11th. But one of the producers of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and a Namco Bandai guy was like, yo, if you guys keep on saying you want this, then I'm going to keep on saying I want this to go over there. So, yeah. That was an
So
exact
what
quote.
is-
That's exactly what it was.
Tekken, or the Project X is Tag Tournament 2 coming to,
No,
to
Project
here.
X Zone is like characters
Something.
from Capcom, Sega, and Namco Bandai fighting, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think I actually remember seeing something on that.
Yeah, it's like Mega Man and Tekken people and
Yeah, that seems pretty awesome.
Capcom people. And for some reason, there's that weird chick that used to fight aliens in like the Revolution. I don't know why.
That makes sense. I would get that.
It
I'd pick
does
that
if
first
they
day.
if they can put all those crazy people on the freaking PlayStation Smash Brothers game. That game makes
Super
me
Smash
sad on the
Bros.
inside.
Super Smash Bros. PlayStation.
It's like
I mean, they say it's not a remake, or it's not a copy or anything, but I mean, just look at it.
I mean, they basically changed they're trying to say they changed the foundation of it or whatever based on how you get KOs or something like that. But I swear
Yeah.
Smash Brothers has a mode that's just like that. And it takes more than just like your main objective to change the game. If that's the case, then all games are the same because you have to beat them. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yep.
well, the game mechanics are very, very similar, even if the main objective part is slightly different. And
It's like the
also,
whole-
you put Fat Princess in there, and you know she's like Peach if she ate a bunch. So, whatever.
It's like the whole lawsuit thing over Mojang and Elder Scrolls about having the word scrolls in the title.
Right.
Any game that has the word "the" in it needs to be taken off the market because the very first game, whichever one that was,
What's this called? The Robby.
the
That was the first game ever.
should make a game called the.
What else
THE.
is going on in news stuffy stuffs? Oh, Amazon listed Kid Icarus Uprising for Wii U. So,
Really?
yeah, and that could actually happen because while the Sakurai or whatever was like, yo, I'm not making a sequel to this ever. He didn't say he wouldn't port it to another console. So
That's true. I don't actually, since I already have it for the 3DS, I don't know if I'd re-get it, but it seems like it'd be a great addition, or it'd be a great port, since Like, it feels more controller-based than
Yeah.
3DS-based, I guess.
And honestly, Wii U kind of works like a big 3DS.
Yeah,
Except it
because of
isn't
that.
3D, I don't think. But, I mean,
It's like a Wii/3DS.
it's like they
bundle.
finally was like, yo, let's just put them together and make it for your TV. It's like the top screen can be the TV, the bottom one is in your hand, and you have 2 analog sticks and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like, that
Yeah.
could work out.
But if they do that, they'd have to change the aiming system, because there's like a configuration, like you can make it to where you don't use the stylus, but you use like the control pad thing, I don't know what it's called, and like the buttons to actually aim and stuff.
You can do that with
kind of weird.
hands on the Wii U. Is that couldn't you?
Well,
I mean, you have a D-pad, 2 analog sticks, you have gyroscopes, so if you need to something, I think you can pretty much accomplish any 3DS game on the Wii U.
yeah,
It might be stupid, but you could probably do it.
it seems plausible. Using big words here, sorry.
Yep, you totally left me out because I'm black and I don't know what that means.
Well,
Yep, sad face.
sorry.
Had to integrate racism.
Well, a fool
Also-
is sad.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're like every race ever.
I am the American melting pot.
You really are. With
Anyways.
gumbo and stuff in it. But Nintendo Network is supposed to be cool based on a Tron producer. It's like, yo, their online is cool. That's basically all it said. That was noteworthy. It really was.
Hey, your online's cool.
What else?
Sub please.
Oh! First Wii U Burger King toy promotion spotted. That's a direct quote from the title of the article that I'm reading. But anyway, yeah. They finally got pictures as Burger King of the toys, and apparently it's probably going to be something to do with New Super Mario Bros. U, and I'm guessing it's going to be near-field communication enabled, like NFC stuff, like Skylanders, Spyro crap games.
Yeah. I don't know how they'd like incorporate that though. Well,
You
actually,
set a
I did, 'cause-
mushroom on the remote, and you probably get one. It's going to be something stupid, because, you know what I mean? It's like, I highly doubt it's like a Wario toy, and if you set it on the controller, you unlock Wario, because that would piss off every adult or older person who didn't go buy a Burger King Kids meal. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just going to be like, you get a fire flower, and you can sit that on the controller, and then a fire flower will pop up in the game for you to use.
or something like that, or like hidden levels.
But see, you can't really do that if you're not going to sell the toy in stores for people who don't buy kids meals to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also Skylanders pisses me off. I read a thing on Forbes about that where they were talking about how that's a bad like jar of worms to open up, because now people are just going to make games where they're like, yo, you have to go to the store and buy these toys to unlock stuff that we already put on the disc that you paid for, but you can't use it unless you go buy the toy. Like, that's going to be really bad.
Yep.
So that's
It's like
scares me.
Capcom. Good old Capcom with certain games.
Also, smartphones and stuff are taking over, so I'm sad on the inside. 70% of the games at TGS were for smartphones and tablets and stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
That's sad.
it really is.
Well, sort of, I guess.
Also, I don't think we did anything TOS since the event, so I guess we should go over that. For the Wii U, November 18th, $300 basic, $350 deluxe. 23 launch games. The black one is the deluxe one, and the white one is the regular one. So
I bet we know which color you're gay. Oh, just kidding.
white, cause I'm white. Bayonetta 2 is actually a Wii U exclusive that won't come out for like a million years. What is
Yeah.
that?
I've never even played, or well, I've heard of Bayonetta, but I've never
I
played
was
it at
gonna
all.
play Bayonetta, and then like my little brother, who's not religious at all, was like, yo, it's too demonic for me. And I'm like, what? He's like, it's too demonic for me. I'm like, you're not religious. And he's like, yo, you're a witch who kills angels. That made me sad in my heart place. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds really weird. So I can
But
leave
I'm
it
gonna
alone.
get it.
I don't know if I'll do a walkthrough of that for YouTube, because I'm not gonna bring that as a walkthrough. I might give it a try, but that just sounds horrible. It's
Yeah,
like, hey,
I've
let's
never-
make a game
I'd have to-
where you're Satan and your goal is to kill Jesus. It's like, whoa, I don't want to play that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, you're not really Satan killing Jesus. You're a witch killing angels, and then I looked it up, and they're not really witches. I mean, they're witches, but they're not really like witches. They're like some weird type of people who take power from demons, which kind of is a witch. And then you're not killing real angels. You're killing other witches, basically, who worship God so they get holy power or something like that.
That makes sense.
I don't know. It's like good witches versus bad witches, except the good witches are supposedly angels or something. You know what? Let's leave this alone and go on to other news.
Yeah, since it's going to be mainly Wii U stuff, which I have no clue what you have. I have nothing, so.
Oh, that's depressing. Why don't you have anything, right?
Well,
Alright, so I guess I can take a second to go over what you get in the deluxe set. Because people are probably confused about that. You get the Wii U in black, which comes with 32 gigs of memory. You get a Wii U gamepad cradle thing, which I think charges your gamepad and holds it up so you can look at it in case it was just functioning as a map and you were using the Pro Controller. You get a gamepad stand, which sits it up. It doesn't charge it though, it just sits it up so you can look at it and use the other controller. You get the Wii U stand thing, which holds your Wii U up, obviously, I'm guessing. You get a sensor bar, you get a gamepad adapter, which I'm assuming means that thing plugs into the wall and charges. You get the Wii U adapter thing, which just plugs your Wii U into the wall, and you get the HDMI cable, which those things come with the basic one too, which is white and only has 8 gigs of memory. You don't get the cradle or the stands, I don't believe. Also, if you get the deluxe set, you get Nintendo Network Premium, which is a discount thing for downloadable titles. And you get Nintendo Land. Forgot that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get the deluxe.
It just makes sense. It really does. For $50 more, you get like over $150 worth of extra crap. So
yeah. And I kind of like know we didn't talk, but we YouTube chatted about this, but like in the comments section. Anyways, but I was thinking, like, instead of, Nintendo Land being in the deluxe, they should have Nintendo Land in, like, the basic, like, New Super Mario Bros. U in the deluxe, because it makes sense. And Mario is one of their biggest, or bigger, if not biggest, series or franchises they have.
I mean, I think they should have put something else in the deluxe, like, to make it a little bit more hardcore seeming or something like that. But I don't think... Surprisingly, I don't think it should have been New Super Mario Bros. U because that game just came out, and usually they don't bundle in their Mario game until a little bit. It has to be out for a couple months. So for the launch packages, I would have expected like Zombie U and the black one, and like maybe Nintendo Land and the white one. And then after, like around Christmas time, I expected a New Super Mario Bros. U, just so people go out and buy the one with Zombie U and then they can play Zombie U, which really just it's cool, but I think it's gonna really be teaching you how to use the Wii U.
Yeah.
And then you go out and you also pay the $60 for New Super Mario Bros. U. They get some more money. Then at Christmas time, when they know parents are buying it for their kids, you put the kid friendly games in there too. You make a killing. Works out like that. But
marketing.
They did it on it. There's no such balls for marketing in America. Amazon is finally selling 3DSs because Amazon and Nintendo don't like each other. They're like Crips and Bloods. Amazon be like, so whoop. And then Nintendo, okay, I'm not going to shout out gang noises really nerdily on nerd commentary.
Somebody's going to watch this and they're going to, like, find out where you live.
I'll comment like, oh, hell nah, I'm a Crip motherfucker. No, you did not. Be like, I was subscribed to you, but now I'm unsubbing and looking for your house, bruh. But anyway.
I'm tracking this as we speak.
Like, if a thug, like, tracks my IP address, I'm going to be dead.
You'll give him a high five for tracking you.
Be like, yo, congratulations, bruh. See, you can get off the streets. You know how to do stuff with computers. Come on now.
Go make a living.
What else do we have? Well, I have the what's in the box picture thing for the basic set, but I don't think I need to talk about that. Interesting point, though. Both Wii U sets only come with HDMI cables, so if you do not have component cables or composite cables, you're going to need to buy some.
Do they have ports in the back for them?
Yeah, they support all like the Wii U stuff. I mean the regular Wii stuff.
Yeah.
But like they only come with HDMI.
Does it say how long they are? Like how long the cables are?
Nope.
Well, I hope they're not like 3 feet because that would suck.
It's gonna be depressing. But I think I'm gonna play it on my computer monitor when I do that.
Yeah, I'll probably will too. I have like 2 HDMI cables anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean they're not hard to get, I guess. But...
Yeah, especially if they just come with stuff you get.
Right, but it would be weird though if you didn't have a Wii already and you needed like a component cable or something. It's like, oh, where do I plug this HDMI thing?
It's HDMI.
Be like, I don't know where to plug in my HDMI. cable, so can't play my Wii 2.
Me too.
Yes, you know how old people talk.
Yeah.
Oh, and really cool news if you're like a tech head and you like retro studios. They're apparently, supposedly, hopefully making game engines for people for Wii U. And they, according to this rumor, are convincing them to bring the Unreal Engine 4 to Wii U, which would be sexy.
I thought they already had the UE4.
They have UE3 and like a bunch of crap leaked out. Like, yeah, 4 works on Wii U, but they were trying to say that they're not going to do it. They don't see the business thing in it, and it might not work because Wii U sucks. That's basically what they say. That's what they're trying to say. And other people are like, yo, it works on here though, and it works really pretty. But other people are trying to say it doesn't.
Yeah. After a month and how possibly successful it will be, I hope it's successful, which I'm pretty sure it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already sold out of pre-orders anyways, so. But I don't know if that's just a lack of product from Nintendo or if it's just the fact that everybody wants one.
I think it's a mix of both. Because Nintendo has this thing where they like to make, and as much as I love them, they like to make their consoles look stupid popular since the beginning of time. They put out 3 of them, and they're like, go ahead and pre-order it. And the first 3 people pre-order, and they're like, oh, so many people want this, we're out of pre-orders. It's like, really? You didn't make a bunch, though. Like, you had a really short supply. But then with the Wii, like, the Wii was huge on its own. Like, I mean, the other ones were good, but they weren't so good that you couldn't have made enough in manufacturing before it launched. Yeah. Wii, they just totally, they short stocked, and then they sold out, like, to a crazy amount. And they're like, oh, snap, we can't meet this demand. So I'm sure with Wii U they're gonna make a bunch, but they're gonna only offer so much because like some stores are now getting restocked and accepting pre-orders again. So it's a bounce back and forth of Nintendo like trying to make it look really popular and it being actually really popular.
Yeah. As soon as they get a shipment of, or not a shipment, but like stuff from GameStop or something, I'm gonna run over and pre-order it as fast as possible.
You might want to because it's going to be really hard to get one. Like, even when they come to the stores, they're going to get, like, I know Walmart around here, they're like, every Tuesday we get 10. They did that with the Wii, and they're going to do that with the Wii U. They're like, every single Tuesday we get 10, like, actual systems, and the first 10 people, or 2 because one person can buy 5.
Yeah.
That's it for a whole week until next Tuesday. And, like, people are in line before the store opens. I remember that was the worst thing trying to get a Wii. Like, one guy would come up there with his friend, and they would buy 5, and they would go out and sell them for a whole bunch of money. It was depressing.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah, that's douchebaggery.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully.
I know when I got.
Oh, go ahead.
When I got. What?
You said go ahead.
Okay, some conflicts there. But I remember when I got mine, it was like, what, 6 years-ish ago. There was a lot of people there. Like, we went to Best Buy, and we were standing outside in line, and we got there really early, like, at least an hour and a half early, and there was like a really long line stretching from Best Buy to, like, I don't know, maybe 50 yards down. There was a PetSmart or something that was going towards there. So we're like, we should get in line.
Yeah.
And we jump out and get in line. Sooner or later, more people show up, and then they open the door, and then they go, and then we leave.
When I got my Wii, I remember my grandma called and buttered the guy up. And she called Walmart, or I think it was Walmart. She's like, she started talking to the person like, do you guys have any Wii's? And she called Monday night. And they're like, we get this shipment in on Tuesday. And she's like, but you got to have some in now. And he's like, oh, we might have some in the back, but we can't sell them until Tuesday because that's when our truck's supposed to come in case we have some extra ones, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you remind me of my grandson and my son. And Bud started trying to like sweet talk him. And he's like, oh. She's like, yeah, I'm an old lady, but I like to play video games because they make me happy. And not a lot makes me happy. He's like, okay, I'll put one aside for you. And then we went down there and bought it. I'm like, my grandma's a liar.
But she's a good liar.
Yeah.
But she's my liar.
My grandma.
Your lying grandmother.
Yes. But, yeah. So, I got my Wii U pre-ordered, and Robby's going to try and pre-order his, and Tokyo's still not here with us because he's really stupid stuff. He never really responds when he's like, the second we're done recording, I'm pretty sure he's going to message me like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this week.
Yeah, like last time.
It's like, no, something always goes wrong. Like, either he doesn't get my message or he, I don't know, like just doesn't log on to YouTube for 80 weeks or something. And then, like,
that's how many are in a year.
Yeah, that's 80 weeks in a day. What are you talking about?
On Elite Deer, there's all that.
So, I
never mind.
speak that language. I don't know if
Yeah,
you assume because
sorry.
I'm black, I know African, but I can't speak that, sir. But
Technically,
anyway.
that was Samoan.
Oh, cool.
Part Samoans, part Japanese.
Darksiders 2 apparently supports Wii U gamepad or Wii U Pro controller to play, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I want a Pro controller.
You want a what? Oh, Pro?
Yeah, I
do
did
too.
not pre-order one of those. I should have probably.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of that real quick. I know what it looks like, but I can't picture it right now.
So I'm gonna describe it really quickly for you. It looks like a 360 controller, and so everybody's like, "Ha, you took it from 360." But honestly, I think 360 borrowed from GameCube. So there's that.
Let's see. Pulling this up. Yeah, it does look a lot like the Xbox controller.
Right. To me, it's like,
or vice versa.
it's kind of like if you took a GameCube and a SNES controller, fused them, and then a little more modern. Like, I don't know. I think the argue over like traditional controllers is stupid. I think now like the Wii U and PlayStation Move, it's like, where'd you get that from? But I think with the like traditional controllers, they're all gonna kind of look the same now. So I don't really care. I'm not gonna say anybody copied anybody at
I
all.
don't really care about controllers. As long as I can play the game, I'm good.
Exactly.
But one thing I kind of have a complaint about on the Wii U controller is the position of the right analog stick and the buttons.
Which
It's
one, the pad or the Pro?
The Pro. It's like the button, like the 4 buttons is where the analog stick on the right would be for the Xbox and vice versa. So it's like, it's kind of a weirder playing experience, I guess.
Now I have to like go find a Pro controller picture because can't
I
picture
could-
this.
Can I share it in the chat or whatever?
The computers might blow up, but yeah, you go ahead.
Well, yours might.
Oh, rub it in. You have an awesome one, and I have a crap top.
Well, I had one when we were doing this the first time, but it just didn't have a power supply.
Oh, rub it in even more, you know?
It was either the power supply or I
No,
was
I'm gonna
missing
go
it.
get a better processor and crap
Hey.
for my computer, and then my computer's gonna be better than yours, and I'm gonna laugh at you.
I don't care. I'll upgrade. Except you have
don't
more
have the
potential of
money.
upgrading. Yeah, you had the money, I don't. I had the money, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
It's sitting right in front of me.
It's depressing now, because I'm falling on the budget. I can't buy anything fun at all, because I have to save up for it.
Well, just prioritize managing money.
I mean, I am. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Now I have to see my 360 controller, because
Like, I just typed in Wii U Pro
oh,
controller.
I
and
forgot
there's-
the 360 has the one. Yeah, but see, and I look at that, and I look, you see how the 360 has one analog stick at the top, and then the other side, it's the right one's on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like the GameCube with the C stick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like the Xbox kind of, sort of, if anything, was influenced by the GameCube one. And the Wii U controller isn't that much like a 360. I mean, like, it's similar, I guess, because of the shape and stuff, but that's just a standard controller shape, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not that serious to me.
It's not supposed to be a controller that's like, you have to hold it with your arms at least a yard apart.
Right.
Or each of the, I don't know what the handles, I guess you'd call them. The handles of the controller are, and you have all these buttons in the middle.
But honestly,
like,
I
let
think
go
they,
of one side to,
oh, go ahead.
you have to like let go of one side to push a button. And,
I think they really picked the neutral ground, but they're still getting flack for it. Because if they put both the analog sticks at the bottom, wouldn't that be like the PlayStation controller?
yeah.
And then if they put one at the top and one down, which they started that or whatever with the GameCube, but if they did that, the one top, one down, it would have been copying 360. So
Can you hear that?
cool vacuum noises.
Yeah, that's my friend's air conditioner. That's my roommate's air conditioner. His hair conditioner.
Professional.
Yep, we're so professional.
Oh man.
Well, as I'm getting onto a plane,
We should
That's
make
what-
real life videos for this. So that way we could have all the rights to do whatever we want.
real
Go
life videos.
monetizing crap.
You want to walk around and like record the world,
Exactly.
and then just put it on here if you want. I don't know.
I'm not gonna
Actually-
do that. I'd rather them watch video game footage than me walking around. I don't think they would be interested in that.
I guess we could do a real life video when I fly down to Cincinnati.
When you fly down to Cincinnati, where are you?
I'm just kidding.
Fly down to Cincinnati, where are you?
You know what I meant. Fly. Okay, fly up if you're
There we
technical.
go. Yes, I'm gonna be a
As I
techno
spit
penis
on my
about this.
monitor.
Stop spitting on people. They don't like it. That's reserved for me.
Sorry. What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
No. What? Wii U news.
I'm sure people probably know it by now.
Do you? Well, that's the same thing for me. I had a bunch of news, well, old news for what's it, the 360, but I can't really use it. So
I got some disappointing old news that the Wii U web browser won't play Flash video, but it supports HTML5. It's like if you made something that only watched I know Blu-ray players only watch Blu-rays, but I mean like if you made a computer that could not play DVDs but only Blu-rays, that could be a problem because even though that's the future, most things are still in the past format, so you might not want to exclude that. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know why I just scrolled down on this picture of the Wii U and the 360 controller. I'll read that later. But, I don't know. I have nothing. Why did it...
Well, we can just talk about our channels now if you want.
Well, I actually started recording now. So,
yeah.
if you want to watch some quality videos...
Oh, you're going to slide that in there again.
What?
You're going to slide that in there again.
Hey, I got to self-plug somewhere, you know.
I mean, that's cool. Go ahead. You want to watch high quality videos that are like
no.
I
wasn't saying.
Go ahead and watch right. But if you want high quality commentary, which isn't really probably high quality, but it's better than his, subscribe me.
I wasn't referring to that. I was just saying in general HD. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Hey.
I don't know if people like Monster Hunter. That's a joke. I know a lot of people like Monster Hunter. I don't know if my subscribers like it though, but. Yeah, there's Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate or whatever coming to, isn't it Wii U and 3DS, and then Monster Hunter 4 or whatever, 3DS only?
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 3DS gets both of them. It gets 3 Ultimate and it gets 4, but the 3DS version of 3 Ultimate won't have online play. You have to get an app and connect it to your Wii U for the online play. And 3DS is the only one getting Monster Hunter 4 apparently.
Oh, 1 second.
From a guy who doesn't play Monster Hunter games.
I'm
gonna turn off your mom, so there's that.
Well, she's kind of an hour away, so
she's what?
If you turn her off, then I should go visit.
Yep, I turned her off.
Okay. Let me call her real quick.
Oh wait, don't worry, I'll turn it back on. I'll just get naked. What? What?
Oh, okay, you're getting naked. Okay, go ahead.
What else do we have to talk about other than
Reggie's body and apparently my mom's?
Yeah. Reggie's body is ready for Wii U. Your mom's body is ready for mine, and my penis is ready for both of those things. Being Wii U and your mom, not Reggie.
What?
Yeah.
No, you're ready for your penis is ready for Reggie.
Maybe that too. I don't know. I thought I was straight, but I mean, if it's ready for Reggie,
well, that's all the time we have today.
It's all the time we have for life. Well, never expect another video from either of us. But yeah, this is what happens when we don't have prepared stuff. But I'm not really complaining.
I'm not either. It's just a laid back chat.
Yeah.
Chat drop.
Okay, now time for the part of the show where we talk about comments from last week's episode, except I didn't read any comments that needed addressing on a video, so yeah.
Well,
I'm going to go back and check, but I don't think anybody asked us anything like, hey, next episode, could you guys talk about, I don't think we got any of that.
Yeah, I doubt it. Let's look, though.
Yeah, it didn't even break 100 views. I don't think people like us.
Oh. You should ground all your...
Why don't you love us?
You should cry to Seamus again. I'm just kidding. You should talk to Seamus and say, hey, sub, give me fame. Give me some of your money. Or I'll
Let's see. We got some comments. A lot of like welcome back stuffs. But, yeah. Well, next time, if you have something you want to talk about or you want to be featured on the show or anything like that, or even if you would like to schedule to call in and ask us a question, even though it's not like we're super duper dumbass famous or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. Yeah, comment it or send a PM or something like that, or do both actually, and then we'll get you going for that. But I found one. Azure Daggers or whatever your name is. I missed you, Homo, too, a little bit. There we go. That needed to be addressed apparently.
What? Okay. I'm reading this also. I guess you're reading it also.
Yeah, confidence.
Yeah, we don't have anything. Oh yeah, we had a request to put Mother 3 on here.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that. I'm actually in the middle of a Mother 3 playthrough that I started like way before Super Mario thing on Seamus' channel, and then I never finished.
Oh.
There's like one episode, I think it's called like BW3s or something.
Should fix that.
I probably should.
Should reboot the whole thing to start completely over.
I probably actually will.
That's
I might wait. I might wait for my computer for that, or I might do that now because it's just Mother 3. It's not like it's CPU heavy.
Yeah, well, not too much at least. Hopefully.
It's really not that serious. It's like it's emulated off my Wii, so I'd have to do it through my dazzle.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with like 2 or 3 of the series that I started with, like Super Meat Boy and stuff like that. I love those games. I want to play the crap out of them, and I want to put them on YouTube. But at the time, I didn't have the means of doing that successfully, I guess. Like, I could record it, but, you know, it would drop some frames, and it wouldn't look nice, and I couldn't render it really fast, etc. So, I just kind of dropped it. But now, I can do that. So, I will probably do that then.
Let's hope that works out, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
And I really can't wait for the new computer to come in, because we got to start recording a bunch of stuff together.
Yeah, we will. Hopefully. If our schedules work together.
Yeah.
Which, so far, they sort of do. Like, since you're normally free Thursdays, and I'm a lot free Thursdays.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully that works out.
And, I don't know. We'll discuss that more later. So.
Yeah. When I get my computer, though, I'm gonna put in time for YouTube, because I miss this. So. Yeah. I'm tired of like starting and then leaving, and then I get like 80 messages like, "Are you back? Like, where's the videos?" And then everybody's like, "Oh, you let me down." I'm like, "I'm sorry," and then I come back and they're like, "Yay!" And then I'm gone
and then
again.
You leave again. Just like tease your subscribers.
Right. I'm like that dad that like comes back to see his kid, and then just like says he's in another like country or something, but you see him walking down the street like he doesn't love you. And he like comes back, he's like, "Sup, I love you and I need you in my life." And I'm like, "Here's $1, son. I'm gonna go buy cigarettes." And then you never see me again for a year. And then that was a really sad analogy.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to me, by the way. I might just depressed a lot of people.
You probably lost some subscribers there.
Unsub.
Some of your 1,500-ish subs.
The Crip guy who was like gonna unsub because I said Sue is now gonna like. He was going to resub because he thought the video was good, and then he's unsubbing again because I just, like, totally pooped on his life. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel better, I didn't grow up with my dad either.
You need to formally apologize to that one.
I am formally apologized. Sorry.
No, this requires a whole nother video.
It does?
Like, a whole 30-hour video of you saying that you're sorry.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
Starting now, guys.
This is going to be like, troll, sorry, troll.
That's copyright.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. SSOHPKC Incorporated.
Yep. Well, except he's already famous, so.
Yeah, I can't plug him. I actually kind of sort of. You guys didn't know about him.
What?
You didn't know about Seamus until
I didn't until you told me.
Yeah, so I got him one sub at least. Yeah, and I made Scotty sub to Tobuscus, so there's that.
I haven't subbed it. I've watched some of this stuff.
And I got Spoon, who I really have not watched in like years. Not Spoonerism, like Spoon, the other Spoon. I got him like a bunch of subs.
Really?
And then I never did anything. That was depressing. I remember that. I was like, "Hey, go sub this guy because he's actually cool and he's close to 4,000 subs. You guys can do it." Now he's got to have at least 20,000. I haven't checked his channel in a while, but the rate he's going, he's got to have like 20,000. He got partnered and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
he got the real partner before they changed it to what it is now. By the way, if you're wondering, me and Robby are bootleg partners, so that's
yay.
Cool. I've been a bootleg partner for like a year and a half.
And
but
I'm pretty sure he's not, but I'm also not gonna charge or like make any money off of it. I'm just doing it to do it for the love. I'm not uploading a bajillion videos at a sitting.
I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna upload a budget, not for the money, because I can't make money off of video game footage or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like that. But I'm gonna upload like I like doing that. And I mean, if money came out of it, that would be cool to me, because I could put it back into that, and then I wouldn't have to like not pay my rent to buy a computer. Like,
yeah.
Like I could like, yo, I'm making money from YouTube, so that supplies YouTube, and I can go buy games and make more videos. Because I think this is a really cool hobby. It's like I'm playing games anyway, and it's depressing because since I started YouTube, every time I play a game, I buy a brand new game and I play it, I'm doing commentary in my head, and that's depressing. Like, that's really depressing. It's like, hey, if I had a computer and a PVR, I would have recorded this.
That's why you just get a whole bunch of games and let them sit there.
And I'm doing that kind of, sort of, but it's depressing because now I don't even want to play them anymore.
Yeah. You gotta like force yourself into it, and then when you start playing, you're like, I want to play this.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I was with Paper Mario, except I wanted to play that. Now I want to play it more, which I'm probably gonna record some more later.
Yeah. I wanted to do the Paper Mario series, but like we talked about that. I've played that game 80 billion. Like that got to be one of my favorite series, and I played that in the 1,000-Year Door so many times since like last November, I would say, because that's when my computer fried out and I stopped being able to make videos. I was like, cool, so I can't play any of these games anymore because I need to do them for YouTube. So it was just like Paper Mario, 1,000-Year Door, then Paper Mario 64, then 1,000-Year Door again, and Paper Mario. I just kept jumping back and forth. And if you're wondering, I don't own Super Paper Mario anymore, so that's why I never played that one.
Oh well.
I beat it once. It was weird and good at the same time.
I loved that one. Like I want to do everything on that one. So whenever it comes around to it, I'm just gonna spend a butt ton of time playing that and trying to get and do everything on there.
It was like really easy though, wasn't it?
I guess, but I just liked it a lot.
Like wasn't that the one where like you had the pit of 100 trials or whatever in that one too, but you went like horizontal on stuff and you just kind of like jumped on enemies and they died or something?
Well, yeah, but they had some other enemies in there too.
It was kind of weird. Like, I mean, they had like this. I think they had Spinias and Spanias or however you say it and stuff. But you just like you hit it and keep walking. Like it was weird.
Yeah,
it took the strategy out of the pit of 100 trials for me, which is like a big part of Paper Mario because once you beat the story, that's one of the only things left you have to do if you haven't done it already.
Well, there's also some other things in there. Like you could get all the pixel people, and then there was like another sort of pit of 100 trials.
Wasn't there only like one more hidden pixel?
No, there's like a good bit. I'd have to remember. Like after you beat the game, you can get more. I don't know exactly how many, but I know well, don't quote me on this, but I think there's like 2 other trial things you can do either before or during or after.
Hold on. Spoiler alert. Okay. In case you haven't played Super Paper Mario, because we're talking about this in depth now. I don't want to like spoil it for somebody, but yeah, okay. So you said there's 2 more trials. I feel like I've done everything in that game though.
Well, okay, yeah, I probably should have spoken about it. But spoiler alert. There's like these things. It's like if you go to I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's like each part of the town, which it's like Flip and Flop side or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. And like you go as far down as you can, like to the lowest level, and there's like the like. I think there's a block with a, like you can break it, I think, and go in there and it's like 100 levels or something that you have to clear to get to the end, and I think you get a new pixel for each one you do, but there's only 2, so.
I feel like I did all that, because I remember like I looked it up after I was done, like is there anything else to do in Super Paper Mario, and it's like, you do this and do this and do this and do this, and then you're done, and I'm like, oh, I did all that without looking up anything, cool. Like I wasn't there like an extra dragon or something in that one too though?
Yeah, there's 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I remember you fought one and then you like fought another one and then like there's like an extra dragon that you can like it was supposedly hard to find or something, but I remember I just like accidentally found all the hidden stuff and was like this was easy, cool.
Yeah,
I think Wii games were like that to me though. A lot of them were like easier than previous ones, and I know they were trying to make stuff more accessible to newbies and stuff, but like. The 3D Super Marios were easier. Galaxy was easier to me. Both of them. Paper Mario was easier.
Yeah.
I haven't played Skyward Sword all the way. Really,
Skyward Sword
was easier, but a lot of people say it was nerfed. So.
I could see why they'd say it was nerfed, but still, that game, in my opinion, is incredible. Like that,
Yeah, I heard it was
I don't
good.
give out 10s for games, but that one would probably get a solid 10 from me.
Yeah, like she's my Legend of Zelda like Bible. No disrespect, I mean like the ultimate source. Like if I need anything Zelda related, then there's like, I can go to her. She knows everything. She's awesome with that and anime and manga. She's like the best person ever to talk to about that stuff. And she said Skyward Sword was amazing. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
But I heard it was nerfed, so I'm like, cool.
But it's definitely worth a pickup. Like, you should definitely pick it up and play it or something.
I had it pre-ordered. Like, I had like a lot of money down on it and I was going to do it on YouTube. But then there was that computer thing that had happened and stuff.
Yeah. Kind of pooped on you.
My computer just blew up. Set my hair on fire.
Set all of his hair on fire.
All of it. I'm bald head now.
He's
Actually, I'm not.
bald-bodied.
I used to have like a bunch of hair. I don't know if the video's still available to public. The Halloween video, I showed my face really quickly. I had like a whole bunch of hair. Like I don't know if you know who The Weeknd is. If you look it up, I had like more hair than him. And then I got a haircut, and now I'm growing it out again. Side note, it wasn't important to tell everybody, but I just told everybody. I have baby dreads now.
There you go.
Yes.
I have no
that?
special hair. I actually prefer my hair short. But, you know, let's get a buzz. Shave
I
my
can't
face,
stay with
make
that.
it look nice, and there we go.
You shave your face.
Yeah.
So what happened to Sir Man McBeardly?
Well,
and your
I'm
awesome
still very,
beard.
I'm still very beardly, but, you know,
Whoa, where?
everywhere.
Oh, that ends the show for on this one. So I guess we got to go to the last segment of the show because this is like the first official episode, even though Tokyo and anybody else who ends up joining. We're still building the derp squad here. We're still building our little crew, but even though everybody's not here, this is still the first official episode. So we got to do the last segment though. What did you learn? And then after that, the show's like officially over, and then we can talk about channels really quickly and end it. What you learned today was that the Wii U will be coming out November 18th for $300 or $350, and Reggie's body is ready as always,
And so
my penis is indeed ready for the Wii U, not Reggie. And also Robbie's mom.
Yep.
And what else did we learn? Super Paper Mario was easy.
We also learned that I had no information for this one.
Yes, Robbie is unprepared and unprofessional.
Well,
also his penis has a beard.
what?
And he has underarm beards.
Yep.
And if
My
he
face
doesn't use
has-
Old Spice, he smells like ancient poo. What else did we learn?
I didn't learn that.
I learned that. How did you not learn that?
Can you
That's
repeat
like
that,
sitting in
please?
an English class and saying you learned Spanish. How did you not learn the English?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
What
take
else?
English.
What else did we
English
learn?
takes me.
I
don't know.
Was that last T.O.S. we learned that you sound like Sly?
What?
I think that was last T.O.S. I'm gonna like make a mini video about that or something. There's like a
I
part
don't-
where you sound a whole bunch like Sly. I think it was.
I do?
It was one of the creatures. Yes, you said something and like my head just ran away with it. Like Gooby, please. And you sounded a lot like Sly.
Well, I don't know.
It was when you
you'll
were
have to
like
show me
you
that.
were like you don't love me anymore or something like that, and I was like, whoa, who was that? Like that was epic. We learned that last episode, but we acknowledged it here, so you learned that today too. I think that's everything you learned, other than like Burger King has Wii U toys that will make your Wii U turn into a PS4 and an Xbox 720.
Yep.
So you better go buy a Burger King kids meal.
And that the controllers are very similar,
Yes.
which I'm
And
pretty
the
sure
Wii U
they are.
gamepad is just like the old Atari controller. Copy
Yeah.
that. What else do we have? I think that's about it. I think we've covered everything. So now let's talk about channels. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna go record some Halo, Reach, multiplayer, and then
after
later he's gonna join me probably.
Yeah, I will make an effort to do that.
If-
Which I'm pretty sure it'll happen because I'll get back at 5 and
Oh, you get back at 5? Well, for me that's 6, right?
yeah,
Yeah, okay. So I should have time still.
we'll
That should
play
be good.
4 hours of Halo.
Probably. No, we gotta play. We tried to play Terraria and other stuff before this, but it did not work out.
Nope.
Cause his dorm internet sucks balls.
Well, it's not the internet; it's the fact that I can't like use their internet. I can't utilize.
Oh, the dorm
them.
internet doesn't suck balls. You can't connect the Wii to it
Well,
because they said it's too advanced, quote unquote.
they said the internet here is too advanced.
Yeah,
for
I saw
the Wii
that.
U. But I'm not the Wii U. I'm pretty sure the Wii U will be able to connect to that.
The
Well,
Wii
at
U's
least
gonna
I
be
hope
too
so.
advanced for your internet.
It'll
You're gonna
be getting
plug
a
it in
whole-
and then try to connect, and it's gonna be like Foolish mortal, I am too advanced for your simplified interwebs. Please
I'm gonna
upgrade
crash.
now.
I'm gonna crash all the servers.
And then a hologram is gonna come out the gamepad screen. It's gonna be Isaiah Mustafa. And he's like, yeah! That's gonna
And
happen.
take me with him, and we'll fly off in the
Whoa!
sunset and destroy.
So we also
Saturn.
learned Robby's homo fantasy. And what?
Hey, this is my quest for planetary domination here.
Hey, you can't do that, okay? That's not cool. You cannot be immortal because humans will abuse that.
Well, I'm not human.
He's gonna make you forget, and you're gonna be in the pool of lava, and he's gonna make you immortal, but then he's gonna make you mortal again and make you forget that you were ever immortal so that you don't abuse the powers of immortality.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So when I snap my fingers, you're gonna die.
No! I don't like that plan. I don't like that plan at all.
I was getting ready to snap too.
No, I don't like that plan.
Alright, well.
Alright, so
I guess I
time
won't
to
kill
plug
everybody.
the Twitters and channels. I'm SSBBphenom, obviously.
I'm rawfan100.
So on YouTube, I'm SSBBphenom. On Xbox Live, I'm SSBBphenom. On Twitter, I am SSBBphenom.
He is SSBB.
On Wii, I am several numbers and letters. So there's
Try
that.
pronouncing that.
I almost remember my brawl friend code because I had to give it out so many times.
I remembered my old one, and then I got a new Wii. 1633. Oh, I forgot it.
It's like 38995. I don't remember it anymore. I had it like memorized. Like,
Yeah.
because it was like I would get so many PMs like, hey, add me on Brawl. I'm like, cool, and I have to go to my channel description and copy pasta. And then after a while, I just started trying to remember, like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. And then I memorized it. And then like the thing was like I would reach 64, and then whoever had not played in like over 3 months would get deleted, and then I would add somebody else, and then that person would be like, hey, I'm back on Brawl. Can you add me again? And I'll just go delete the last person who hadn't played in like 3 months. So yeah.
How long have you been saying copy pasta?
I don't know, a long time.
Okay. I don't know if I got that from you, or you got that from me, or we just both started saying that at the same time. Did I say that?
When me, you, Brock, and Scotty used to, I stole it from Philip DeFranco. I remember that. He said copy pasta, and then I said it, and then Brock said it, and then I think you said it.
Probably, but it makes sense.
And Scotty never ever said it.
Yeah, because she's Scotty.
She's too cute for that.
What?
What? I love you,
Well,
Scotty.
we know your fantasy.
No, wow, no, I can't do that. That would be weird. That would be just totally wrong to put her out there like that, even though she's really, really awesome. She's like my best friend. So did you plug your? Are you saying childhood things?
What?
I thought you were doing the little KISFI or something like that.
No, that's not what I was doing.
I couldn't hear you. It was like
Good.
it sounded like really weird, perverted singing.
It was, but it wasn't. At the same time, it was.
You're Sir Man McBeardley, right?
Yes, I am Sir Man McBeardley, and on everything else, well, you don't even have the Facebook.
I actually have a Facebook, but I don't remember what it is. I have a gaming Facebook.
I don't, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. And
So we're gonna have to make
Xbox,
Facebooks and Derp Squad Facebooks and stuff like that.
if we get to them, if we even feel like making them. But anyways, Brawlfan100 on what's it called? Snap Fingers.
No.
She just cut it off. No, I'm just, anyways, what's it called? 360. That's what it is. Brawlfan100 on 360. How could I forget that if I'm doing 360? Oh no. I did kill him. No!